Hello, it's Jay Frank again with this week's Talk with the GM. I'm out on our front nine, which will quickly be opening in the month of May, not too far away, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about our new bunkers and what and how you should be using the rakes that you're going to find when you come out to play golf, and also how to enter and exit these bunkers. They're going to be a lot different than what our members are used to from the standpoint of playability as well as how to get into and out of them. So a quick tutorial just to help everybody out. First of all, you'll notice that our new rakes are going to be quite phenomenal in their appearance and their look and in their functionability. But the most important thing is how you get into and out of these bunkers. We want our members to be very careful as we pan out of the look. You'll see all of the big, high, steep banks that we have all around this green complex and the bunkers. JR and his team, as well as Ryan and I, would like you to remember to always enter and exit the bunkers from the lowest point where there's very little lip. We don't want you walking up the steep slopes, trying to crawl out of the bunker or crawl into the bunker from those very steep angles. We'd rather you come into the very lowest part of the bunker, and that's where you'll enter and exit. So here I am on number one. Right as the grass enters the bunker, it's only a simple step up and down. I'll come into the bunker and walk up to my ball. There's quite a bit of room around this where you can do that, but as we look farther up, you're going to see the steep banks, so be very careful with that. The other big question is, where do you leave the rakes, and how do we leave a rake when we're done with a bunker? Now that we have all these changes, I'll make the recommendation from JR as well, that when you've raked yourself and all of your footprints out, we'll want to see our members leave the rake this way up against the lip of the bunker. So you will see the handle just simply touching the grass, the head of the rake down into the bunker. That way if a ball rolls up here, it won't get stopped outside of the bunker on a steep slope. And every time you grab the rake, there'll be no sand on your hand to have to play around with or wipe off when you're playing golf. So this will have a nice appearance for our bunkers and be very functional and playable. Just remember, avoid the steep banks. Do not walk up and down them for your safety and for the safety of the golf course.
Hello, it's Jay Frank again, back here at the clubhouse. Thanks for spending a few moments out on the golf course looking at the new bunkers and how we want you to use the bunkers and rakes. Remind members, if you want to see the front nine, we're asking no member go out onto the property without a proper person with them. If I can, or JR or Ryan can take you out there and we have time, we'd be glad to give you a tour, but we're asking all members to stay off of that piece of property until it officially opens in mid-May. Want to also spend a little bit of time talking about the club and my encouragement of our members to utilize the spaces, the club, the golf course, to the fullest for the advantage of yourself, the members of the club, and really what I'm hoping for from our membership. First of all, at the conclusion of 2016 with the golf course impact and some of the weather issues that we had, our golf course ran at a net operating income of a loss this past season. And in order to curb that and to have a successful 2017 and beyond, it really requires our members to utilize all of the different facets of the club, from bringing guests out, playing golf, renting a cart, even as simple as buying your equipment from our golf shop, from our great golf professional and staff in the shop. If members realize that every dollar that is spent here at Columbus Country Club stays at your club and helps support the bottom line of the club. So when you have a choice of where to go and what to do, we hope that our members will choose the club. That goes into dining and food and beverage, into all areas and all facets of the club. If you have a choice of where you go out to dinner, we'd hope that you choose the Columbus Country Club. We have a fantastic new menu, great options for our members here to come to the club. So hopefully you'll take a look, enjoy what we have and all of the new people and faces and our great team that we have here. But remember that supporting the club will only support yourselves in keeping our dues lower and ensuring that we have no operational assessments at the end of the year or no other situations where we have to go back to the members and ask for your help. So again, it's very important that members realize that fact. Think about it when you make a choice. This last year, if our members had spent about $400 each more at the club, we would have operated in a positive ground. That's not a lot to ask to come out a few more times and spend that much more here at the facility. So again, just use the club. Think about us. Even when we're in 9 holes in the spring and in the fall, we have 2 tee box or a couple of different tees you can play, a couple of different flags you can play on the front 9 or the back 9 right now, front 9 in the fall. We have a par 3 course, which is in excellent shape. We have foot golf, a lot of different options for you to come out and enjoyment of the club. And real quickly, you'll see tennis in the pool opening. So make sure to use the spaces, bring your guests out, check them in, and really enjoy what we have to offer. So again, we look forward to seeing you at the club. We hope you have a great weekend, a lot of great upcoming events. Check your emails that we send out. We have flyers posted everywhere. And check out our new menu. I think members will really appreciate what we have to offer with Chef Ray and the team. We'll see you this week at the club.